It also affects short-term memory. And I've heard that it affects short-term memory as well.
And also, proud sponsor of We Forgot.
Welcome to Rubber Chicken Radio.
I'm a little foolish. I hope you don't mind. If I get out of line, just.
Well, that's all right. I'm a lot foolish, so I guess it'll work out just fine.
I'm the worst, so don't even worry about
it. Come on, man. I had to do a podcast with this guy every week for how long now? Shit, God.
7 or 8 weeks now.
No, more than that.
Well, I mean, we've been at it for a while, but you don't show up very often.
Bull crap.
Auburn.
I missed 3 shows. Okay, this guy he's like, damn. Maybe I'm in the
outlet because I harp on you.
I mean, CBDC here.
I'm in complete control.
Only in Ben's world we use.
Okay, here you go, guys.
So I had a band one time.
Here you go.
Oh wait, we starting?
Hi, you have reached the Alzheimer's Research Laboratory. No, lobotomy. Anyway, the place thingy where we study. What was it? Anyway, if you wish to leave a. Oh gosh, what was it? A ménage à trois. No, if you wish to leave a. Oh, please speak after the bath. No, the beep.
Is that what we're talking about?
Possibly,
maybe.
I forget.
What? What are we talking about?
We got so distracted by the distraction that was distracting us. We forgot to be distracted by the other distraction that wasn't even trying to distract us, but distracted us.
Very distracting.
That's easy for you to say.
It's all a distraction.
Can we
can
we get some booms?
Speaking of the CBDCs, I had this band rehearsing here for a while, and this cat came in from out of state at this time. We were looking for a second guitarist, and he comes in, and we're all comfortable with ourselves, and he's the new guy, and we're writing stuff, and we're we accept a little bit of his stuff, but we say it's not fitting for this particular thing. We can write around it later. And we introduced a couple of his songs in there and put our own swings on them. So he comes in one day and says, "We need to have a band meeting." He looks at me and he's like, "You've got way too much control here. You own everything. No one pays rent, so I don't feel like we all have equal footing." And I said, "Well, you guys can start paying rent.
That'd be great.
That'll make you feel better."
I would like that a lot.
So he quit the band.
Okay, well, we are live now. We are on Facebook, YouTube, and Mixcloud. So, welcome to another exciting episode of You Must Be Joking.
Right?
Oh, God, I'm on the show. I'm on the show. Here we are right now. Are we live? We're live.
Well, I don't know if you could call us live, but we're here.
Live-ish.
Yeah.
Live-ish.
Steve might be on the interwebs, but I brought an in-person guest. This is Drucifer.
I'm not really a person.
We are anamorphic puppets.
Yeah, something.
You got to have the stutter though. I'm anamorphic puppets.
Twice in a row.
And again, that's easy for you to say.
Yeah. You said that. You can say that again.
That's as easy as my mother.
Yeah, you can say that again, but please don't.
Yeah, I appreciate you would never say that again. Actually, thank you very much. Hooty hoo.
So what's going on, boss man?
Oh, not a whole lot at the moment. Yeah.
Are we getting ready to run on a bank?
Ooh.
Say what?
Who's driving?
Are we gonna run on a bank?
Are we gonna run on a bank? No.
Yeah.
I don't have enough money in there to get the tennis shoes.
Yeah. I got gas money. How about that? That's all I got. You're driving though.
Okay, well we can drive by the
bank. We can't get there.
If he's got gas money, we can drive by the bank.
Well, yeah. Quick, we'll make it quick. Make it a quick bank run, all right?
We'll slow down, tuck and roll.
Yeah.
And then when we come to pick you up, we'll slow down and you just dive in the window.
Just do a loop. You know what I'm saying? We'll be right out, right?
What's that mask for?
face.
Hey, anymore, mask in a bank is normal.
Well, actually, they're making you take your mask down now if you are wearing a mask. So
Oh, really?
I was at the bank on Friday. Yeah, some guy goes, I need to see your face. On camera, please.
Yep,
I would like to see your beautiful face.
Need to clock in.
Yeah. Clock in.
Need to see my face, you poor fool.
Everyone's going to have one of those 70s.
I've never had anybody say they actually wanted to see my face.
I
agree.
don't
See?
have any response to that question, sir. I hit the mic. That was a crusher. Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm very excited.
I concur. If you're gonna concur, you better clean it up.
Clean that.
No concurring here. It's a concurration.
And your name was what? Christopher?
What's wrong with you, man?
I don't know.
What the hell?
There's all kinds of things wrong with me. You want an alphabetical order,
Okay,
or you want an order of importance, or do you want an order of when it
He
actually
does
started
this all the
affecting
time,
you?
doesn't he? He just never shuts up. We do our show in the evening usually, so he's much more reserved. I don't know what it is, morning thing. I don't get it.
77 pounds
Now
of
we're
coffee.
doing
That's what it is.
It's just been a lot different show.
Weed doesn't kick the caffeine's ass ever.
Jesus Christ.
Hi, Steve. He's still not here. I don't see nobody looking.
No. Oh, well, we got somebody there. Don't know who for sure. So
Hey, but it says we're fire right there.
Yeah.
Fire!
Did you guys crack the top 250 or something like that? Or is
We
it
cracked 100, man.
100? Oh, that's
Twice
definitely
now.
there. Yeah.
Twice now.
yeah, we've topped the top 100 news. And,
Can you believe that?
News. This is news? I was having a blast until you
Well,
said that.
we were messing with the news as we were going.
I'm out of here.
Well, I mean, we could do the news.
CNN, completely narrated network.
That was perfect timing, too. You didn't even know I was going to do it. You just did it. It was so perfect.
That kind of reminded me of that skit that Shrines and Burns and Schreiberg used to do. You remember them?
That sounds familiar. I'm thinking the Smothers Brothers, but
I thought he said Burns and Streisand. It was like,
No.
oh God, book 2.
yeah, Streisand.
Streiberg or something like that.
I know that. What's his name? The god of.
Hurrah!
Yep, that guy. That guy. I know he had a really good skit with like Jehovah or something like that. You know, it was like two lambs walk into a block and a thing. I cannot recall. I have no sympathy.
I'm gonna have to pull Ronald Reagan on that one. I can't recall.
Yeah. I'm a George Carlin used to do that kind of thing too, but I think it was radio, wasn't it? George Carlin did the radio thing, and So I'm thinking that,
Yeah, Burns and
Hippie,
Schreiberg.
hippie weather.
Yeah, that was the weather guy.
Hippie weather.
Yeah,
Man.
you gotta give him credit. He worked.
Yeah, these guys they did a full skit where they were the curly haired guy, the Schreiberg or whatever you say his name, would be sitting there and everything making the sound effects as the other guy goes into the news pitch, and then they go back and forth and everything, and he'd make the guy would make the sound effects for the transitions back and forth again, and then finally I don't know what the hell happened to him except the guy that did all the sound effects ended up doing Doritos commercials.
You made it when you're on a Doritos commercial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Success.
The only thing better than that is to be Tony the Tiger. Then you're great.
Oh wow.
You see Kyle over there?
Yeah, I saw. I think you're
Yeah, so you would never make Tony the Tiger, but you could be Charlie the Tuna.
Ooh.
retro. Very retro of you.
Them dolphins ain't free.
Yeah.
No, but they seem to taste an awful lot like tuna.
Yeah.
Everything tastes like tuna when it's packed in that tiny can with all that salt.
No. Why?
What is happening?
Yeah, I know. We turned into a comedy style.
I
We were super serious an hour ago.
Yeah, an hour ago we were just like, the CBDC's coming to kill us. Hide your family.
Well, good, because I hope you guys broke that because this is better.
Please get to your nearest financial branch.
Sorry.
Well, the timing is all wrong. That run on the whole on the bank, that's not supposed to happen before Christmas.
Well, the SVB, went down on Friday, and they lost $10 billion in assets in like a few weeks or something like that. So they knew it was coming. They were ready. They had
that's
their
why a lot of
money set
people
up.
pulled out prior to that.
Well, I mean, no one else got their money. Just the big corporations got their money first.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
But
so,
that kind of thing isn't supposed to happen before Christmas because you remember It's a Wonderful Life. That's what happened there.
Right. Well, I've heard it was supposed to happen to like 2025 or something like that.
I don't think the guardian angel showed up. I think dude made it off the bridge this time.
Well, I didn't hear the bell ring either. I mean.
Yeah, I was saying no bell ring. I didn't hear
no,
bell ring.
no bells.
Yeah, no angels,
no bell, no angels with halos.
I love
that's why you'll never see me stand on that bridge because I know my guardian angel would kick me off the edge.
Yeah, you're like, got you now.
You want the rope?
Yeah.
You want the anchor? Hold this anchor.
You want concrete slippers or do you want an anchor? Which one?
You know what? This isn't high enough. Get on the top of the top tower. Let's make sure.
Here, hold this rock and wear this anchor necklace.
Yeah, hold it. Hold my drink for me.
Just throw it over your head backwards.
Yeah. Style points. Looking for style points.
Don't jump. Bend at the knees.
Yeah. But anyways,
why does Biden every time he goes into a thing with people that are up anywhere higher than his fucking head level, he's like, don't jump? Why is he always like that? Why? Every time.
Because he's trying to look up the ladies in the girls' dresses.
So don't jump so that I can get that view? Yeah, well, hey, there's boys. They're transgender. Transgender is democracy.
You smell so delicious looking up at thee.
Green Acres, baby.
I know. Yeah, he's a sniffer ball. I think he's an opportunist sniffer. I really think that's probably true.
Yeah, well, I think I saw him during the pandemic, with the mask on. I think he was a guy going around at night sniffing bicycle seats.
Oh,
yeah, it had that little tube on it.
Yeah,
it's like an electric there.
Is that Snuffleupagus? No, that's just the president.
That's just Joe Biden.
That's our man.
That's my guy. Right
hey,
there.
You don't know Joe until he sniffs you between the toe. He doesn't get to hear that.
Yeah, we have a little game thing here.
We got our sound effecty thing.
Yeah.
We're making noise over here.
Yeah.
Well, see, there you're supposed to be feeding it through.
Yeah. It's definitely fun.
It
is. I like it. You got something kind of like this, right, for your effects?
Yeah, well, I did, but it never did work. They didn't build it right. It was I paid for the whole thing. It came with the boom, like this. It came with this a microphone like this. Then you had the box, and all the wires and this kind of stuff. The only thing that actually worked out of any of it was the boom.
It's still working. Great pickup, by the way. Please.
Yeah, the microphone needs phantom power to work, and
Right.
it says in the instructions, turn on the phantom power, but or flip the switch for the phantom power. It didn't have one. So
It was phantom.
Yeah.
It was truly phantom.
Yeah. This power is so phantom.
Yeah, so I took the mic.
Maybe it was in the battery pocket.
I took the mic and I tried hooking it into this one, and it still, even then, it didn't work. It gave me a bunch of static, and then it just quit working. Period.
What a purchase!
I replaced the wire, same thing, and so
Hey, we got a boom stand out of the deal.
Nice boom stand,
That's
by
it.
the way.
Yeah, I got a boom.
Beautiful boom stand.
That's a lovely boom stand you have saw.
Beautiful boom stand.
The good news is they was really nice, and they gave me a refund, even though they didn't have to because it had been too long. So they did give me the refund. They asked me if I wanted to replace it free of charge or if I wanted a full refund. I said, give me a full refund.
Let's take the money back.
Yeah.
Well, considering I already bought a new mixing board, you know, to where I could do all of it, and I got the mic, different mic. In fact, I
Hey,
took
can we
your
send
mic.
you another one that's broken?
Yeah, you know. And so I replaced everything. I got it all working now. I'm not going to screw around or try and get, you know. So.
Right. Don't fix if it ain't broken.
Yeah. Yeah, because now like next weekend I'll be live on the station, you know, playing music and talking, you know, and stuff like that. So I do that from work, you know, because it's
Do you
usually
do
slow
home
on
or
the
you
weekend.
have to go in?
Huh?
He does it at work.
Oh, you have to go in for that, the DJ?
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't. He's in his radio station.
Okay,
right
okay, that's what I said. You have to go in or you do it from home, and you do it from home, obviously, which is awesome. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
great.
so I can
now.
do
When
it from here,
He's
but
going to
I,
work to do things.
He's in work right now.
He's over. No, he's at home, but he's at the. He works at the water bottling plant.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
while he's out there coordinating trailer truck movements, he's also dancing and singing and putting on a show.
Just
for
do
the-
little,
for the
little,
puddles.
little sidestep,
Little sidestep, little
shuffle there,
shuffle,
yeah.
Little Ethiopian slip
I'm here
slam.
at the water working plant.
It's the Ethiopian shim sham.
Breaking news.
yeah,
I need some
unfortunately, I
providers.
can't do
I
it
need
here
some
on
providers.
Mixcloud. You know, I can't do the
Paper.
Mixcloud thing because I'm afraid that if I try to do the video streaming, then I won't have enough network because I'm on Wi-Fi. So I don't want to sacrifice sound for video. So
Genius.
Hey, man.
Hey, sacrifice.
And like you said, no one's ever said, I want to see your face.
that's a fact.
Nice callback, asshole.
You have a face for radio.
And a voice for silent movies, so I've been told.
You have a voice for silent movies.
Yeah.
Get to it.
Great career idea.
You've got all the talent of a sieve.
And you know, I would argue with you if I had anything grounds to stand on.
Right. Argue. I'm good. You win. Winning.
I went to the argue. What?
What?
Yeah, it was a barbecue, but then everyone was bitching and complaining.
Yeah. It's an ambulance.
I love the ambulance. Hey, remember when that other guy got elected and the guy before him was just as much trash as he was, and I was like, hey, he's doing the same stuff the other guy's doing, and everyone's all, oh, you can't be doing that whataboutism shit. And now everyone's been doing the whataboutism shit for 2 years.
I don't know how you are on Trump, but I mean, I'm not an anti-Trump, but I'm not pro-Trump. You know, I'm kind of like I don't know. He did some good things and he did some bad things, but I'm under the impression that he's what's the name of the guy in 1984 that everyone like
Oh, fuck
hated?
it.
What's his
Obama?
name? Huh?
Who? Obama?
No.
No, 84.
1984.
Dole.
Yeah.
Bob Dole. Oh, the book. Oh, the book.
The book.
The protagonist? I
Yeah.
can't remember the protagonist's name.
We were talking earlier. We couldn't either.
Yeah,
God
you
bless
were
America. Now
talking,
we
and
got
every time
Google
you'd say
shit.
something, he'd hit, and so I couldn't catch what you were saying fully. So I was like, okay, what? What?
Where am I going? Here we go.
I don't know if you've read 1984.
No, I
read-
lived it. I didn't
In
read it.
school.
I read it. I read it a couple times.
I had to in school, and I
And
got a
it's
copy
actually
of
coming
it.
more true. Some of the stuff in the book is coming more true every day. I mean, like the Ministry of Truth was a big part of the book, and now they have what do they call that? I think it's the Ministry of Truth. I think they named it.
Yeah, something like that.
And
Yeah.
that's what they named it in the book too. It's kind of ironic.
Well,
you know?
probably because
You
they
know?
read 1984 as well. See,
Well, yeah. I mean, it's you know they probably say, "Oh, is this a manual?" That's worked, really? Okay, let's try it.
Winston Smith.
No. That's the guy. That's the main dude. I'm talking about the guy that everyone hated, and he was the rebel, and everyone hated, but he turned out to be part of the team.
O'Brien.
O'Brien. I think Trump could be O'Brien in 1984, who's like this guy that's supposed to be like for the people against the the structure, but really in
I said
in
protagonist.
reality-
You said yes.
I said
You wanted
I said antagonist.
Yeah.
Anti-protagonist is what I said.
Oh my God.
The anti.
So he's got a flag.
Well,
He's got a stripe in the
if
flag.
you read the
He's got a monkey in this race.
Anyways, so this guy O'Brien is like supposedly this guy that everyone hates, and he's against the system. And then this guy the protagonist in the book becomes,
Winston.
he wants to become part of this guy's organization, and it turns out the guy is actually part of the big organization. It's a ploy to divide.
When you say the guy, you said the guy 10 times. You got to say O'Brien was part of the
establishment.
But
really, he was
in the
acting
end.
like he was against
pretending.
the establishment.
So
Really
basically, what you're saying is it's Total Recall.
yeah, what? Total Recall?
Yeah, because dude in Total Recall, his brain was wiped, and when they gave him his memories back, he wasn't the dude. He was now the antagonist permanently.
Okay, all right. That's a weird way to put it. But
Thank you.
I'll go with it.
That was a weird way to put it. How'd you get to Total Recall from 1984? Well, because I'm an idiot. Who's got two thumbs and really doesn't know shit?
This guy.
No, but you do have witnesses.
Yeah.
Yes. See,
Get a witness. Can I get a witness? Oh, hi.
It's Sunday. Can you do that?
It is Sunday, and we're in our church right now.
We are. But I think Donald Trump could be him. I hope not, but it's looking more and more every day like
Here's the real question: do you think that man actually has any kind of a chance of sitting on the throne again? So who's going to be the Republican hero? DeSantis?
Probably.
Probably.
He's the obvious choice.
For another year, I wouldn't even venture to guess, because for a fact that they're not going to do any different than what they have been doing. They're not going to give us somebody to vote for. They're going to give us people to vote against.
Right.
So
they're going to vote the lesser two evils.
Yeah.
They're voting for evil.
Right.
That's like the only race that was worse than the Lake Hobbs race was the Fetterman-Oz race.
Oh God.
I mean, they were all of them were trash, and believe me, that last election cycle, we should have absolutely made a statement by getting rid of all of the ones that were their seat was up, like 450 some people.
There is documentary proof on that one.
There was some stupid fucking races, and oh my God.
Well,
and now Fetterman, where's Fetterman?
He's in the hospital.
I love the meme that says, "Imagine if you're Fetterman in the hospital and you open your eyes to this, and it's Dr. Oz." That's fucking funny. I don't care what side of the aisle you partake in. That's
Dr.
funny.
Oz.
Yeah, it's a great one, man.
Yeah, that's funny. Well, Fetterman there's actual proof of voter fraud there. I mean, of theft. There really is, because the spike at like 11:40 at night, they overdid it. They gave him too many votes. The graph went from even to like straight up for like an hour. I mean, every vote went to him. It's like, what? Come on, man. You're gonna cheat. At least cheat smart. I mean, don't be that stupid.
Yeah. If you're Flash, win the race, but not by a lot. Goddammit.
Exactly.
Maybe come in second once in a while.
Exactly. Don't win by 18 miles. Just win by a couple.
Yeah, but see, anymore it doesn't matter. Anymore it doesn't matter because nobody's smart enough to catch on. And if they are, they're going to deny it anyway.
If the people's vote actually mattered, it would be simple, it would be convenient, it would be efficient, everyone would be able to audit it.
And I would be in charge of the world.
We'd be able to audit it simply because we have the technology right here to go, I can vote from here. Scan your ID with your card. Okay, you can vote. You do your thing.
Yeah.
And boom, and now I can watch in real time them lie to me about who actually voted.
Right. I think we should. The only way to really truly make it legit is going back to like the old days when they put rocks in buckets. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, let's do the one.
8,000 people watching those buckets.
What do they do? I think they do it in India and some of the other Middle Eastern countries. They do the paint on the finger.
Yeah.
I voted, and I voted for these people, and I voted for these people.
I was like playing bingo.
Hey, man. And
then someone goes bingo.
and even then, it still doesn't matter who and how many vote. The only thing that matters is who counts them and who says how many were counted.
That's it.
Well, nothing is really going to matter anyway until they can actually take a look at take a picture of every headstone in the country, and then match those against the people that are voting.
True that too. Yep.
And if we only change 3 or 4 faces, every election cycle, nothing's gonna change.
Well, no.
Nothing.
Well, you and I have discussed this for over a year. You know, that unless we do a complete wipe and then put in new, nothing's going to matter. You know, I mean,
And even a complete wipe with all new doesn't guarantee good.
Biden's kid could get in the office right now, and it wouldn't make a difference in this
Who'll be
country.
next? That's who's running next. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And he's gonna use the laptop as like victimization. You say, "Oh my God, they chastised me with my laptop, and you should vote for me because I'm Joe Biden's son." This move is approved by.
This propaganda paid for by nobody. God damn it! That was free propaganda for the Democratic Communist Party.
Yeah, it doesn't
Now
matter.
you have to give Republican people
doesn't
time.
matter.
Remember when they used to do that?
Pee Wee Herman could be in office, and it wouldn't matter. Yeah. It wouldn't make a difference. You could put Pee Wee Herman in the White House, and there would be no changes.
Oh, I would love that. Dude, could you imagine?
We just had Pee Wee Herman in the fucking White House. Now we got Uncle Joe. Creepy Uncle Joe from under the stairs.
Creepy Uncle Joe. I'm gonna get that. Tattooed on me. Creepy Uncle Joe.
Creepy Uncle Joe.
My brother's name is Joe too, by the way. So
Damn
it's kind of funny. I make a picture of Joe.
Creepy Uncle Joe. Poor Joe, sorry Joe.
I love you, Buzzky. But
yeah, but it makes no difference, and nothing will change until
I
we do.
I wonder how many people know that Trump was a WWE Hall of Fame inductee.
He was somewhat. That's just entertainment. Who cares? Just like us. Just like us.
Reagan was an actor. They're all actors, man.
So was Trump. He had a TV show that was number one.
Yeah, Trump. He was WWE Women Wrestling Extraordinaire.
Oh man, Andy Kaufman, one of my favorites dude when I was a kid. I love that guy.
Fucking
What happened to him?
Trump was running the beauty pageants and all that shit, man.
Oh, he's had his hand in a lot of pots, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's had his hand in a lot of pants.
Whatever. Hey,
He's had over 100.
his wife.
He's had over 150 failed businesses.
How's he poor? I don't get it.
He's bankrupted 150 businesses. Yeah, but he's got a world-known name, don't he?
That's worth more than anything, probably.
Guess what? So has most women in America.
Say it again one time, bud.
I said so has most women in America. It may not be an actual business, but bankrupt many a husband.
Oh yeah. No, don't get
On
purpose. Wow.
a lot of them on purpose.
Segue.
I rode my Segway off the cliff. Yeah,
Well,
I didn't know how to drive it,
what's
even though
gonna
I made it.
What's going to happen if they do implement these CBDCs? That's going to affect food stamps, child support, all that stuff. That's all going to be affected.
Oh,
right?
yeah, everything's going to change so immediately and so
Exactly.
drastically, we're going to be at each other's throats.
That's another thing that, CBDCs are going to affect that I just now thought about from him. Yeah. So, I mean, if the state's going to take care of everything, why does he have to pay you money?
Why do I have to work? Well, you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
But you won't get any credits.
Well, that was one of the problems that Russia had way back when too. They had so many people that were not pulling their weight because they got paid anyway. They didn't have to worry, so they didn't have to work. They didn't contribute. They just drained the system. Yeah. Yeah,
I watched the thing where there's a homeless guy in San Diego, and they're like, well, we're getting $600 a month. Well, that's enough. You can get kind of established and get a job. Why would I want to get a job if I'm getting fucking free money?
Right. It's hot here.
It's nice here. I can live on the beach for $600 a month, no problem.
Right. Might even have a girlfriend.
You need someone to suck a dick for your fentanyl fix. It ain't gonna be me.
OnlyFans bum edition.
Fentanyl fix, OnlyFans. Oh, sorry, honey.
Yeah, that was wet.
And then they got the other incentive for transgender youth. If you feel like you need to get away, run away to San Francisco, and we'll give you a $1,500 stipend if you make less than $600 a month.
Right.
Those are the first people that are going to not only receive it but fight for the CBDC.
Oh, yeah.
I need that to live.
Right.
I need that to live.
Well, fine. Go to San Francisco and
emotional
live.
String they'll pull, but they need it to live
Because they're so fucking
They're so
entitled.
oppressed.
Yeah,
They're so oppressed.
No, they're not oppressed. Christ. No. We were talking about the 80s. That was oppression. It was like, Jesus Christ. It was starvation almost. It was close to starvation.
You want to talk about oppression?
man.
You ever watch the movie Conan? You see that guy turn that wheel till he was a little kid, a big man? That's oppression.
No, that was just a day at the gym.
Yeah. Good point. Yeah.
That was about 16 years at the gym.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nonstop.
Yeah.
Well, it seemed to
Watch
pay
the
off.
iron.
Did you see how buff he was?
And he still works out.
I know.
That's crazy. See, that's another thing. You have to maintain at least the minimum workout, otherwise you'll just go all flab
Yeah. You get stretched out.
at that age,
Yeah, you get
because
stretched
you
out.
won't be able to exercise enough to keep the skin tightened. If you're not exercising,
Right.
if you actually stop,
Right.
then that means you're not exercising.
Right.
So the skin just kind of slags back. That's why they have to just keep working out. But looks good.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on here today, Randy.
I'm just saying.
Arnold Schwarzenegger twice in 10 minutes. Come on, man. What are we doing here? You're trying to ruin a man's show?
Well, he has a thing for him. I mean,
It-
so far he's talked about two of
he's
his
no
movies
Jason Momoa.
and his body. So evidently,
Yeah, you got to admire
Ugh.
glistening physique.
Let me tell you something about Schwarzenegger.
Let me show you. I've never
Taken
steroids.
Get to the chopper. Oh, goodness.
Isn't that
Anyway, so I
insane?
have a kid at my work. This kind of falls into place too. We were talking, and I was like, yeah, well, hopefully they'll do those UBCs. And he said, God willing. And I'm like, we're fucking doomed, man. We're doomed when he said God willing. He's like 28 or something like that. I'm like, we're in trouble, man.
well,
You're right about the
he's still
Yeah.
part of the group that can't pull up their pants.
Well, he's a nice kid. I'm not trying to say anything negative towards him. He's just gaslit or indoctrinated or whatever you want to call it. He just said it without
Programmed, boss.
Yeah, without any just as for a second thought. You know what I'm saying?
Because remember, this is all a computer simulation.
Right.
We're in the matrix.
Right.
We're in the hell chip.
Yeah, he's just programmed the way that
Right.
the schools and the government wants.
And he's not the only one. That's the point. There's a lot
That's
of them
the
out there like
problem,
that.
not the point.
That's
the
the problem. Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's been going on for a long time. I don't know if you guys know who Charlotte Iserbeet is. You ever heard of her before?
Mm-mm.
Wasn't that a spider that had a pig for a friend?
No.
Yeah.
No. But I know what you're talking about. That was the whatever.
That was
That was a
Charlotte.
beautiful movie
No. she
about
was-
these mongoose that ate snakes. Wait, that's Ricky Ticky.
Yeah.
Jerry!
So close though. No, she was the Secretary of Education under Reagan.
Okay.
Her dad was in Skull and Bones, and she basically didn't like what she saw, so she wrote a book about the educational system and how it's been since the 70s to when she was done in like 88 or something like that. It changed from actually teaching people to indoctrination. And the book is called The Great Dumbing Down of America. And it's basically about how they indoctrinate people. Even in the 80s, like they did some, but not like today. Today, it's over the top, man.
Oh yeah.
What we
big
don't
time.
know is there's still lead in the gasoline.
Yeah.
No, things have
But-
gotten so ridiculous now you can't even really put your finger on any specifics without overlapping onto anything else.
Oh man.
Agreed. It always goes back to transgenderism, racism, oppression. It's always the same.
Bigotry.
Yeah, it's always the same
Nazi.
adverbs. Exactly. If you don't want to have sex with a trans woman, then you're
Yeah, that
you're
new one.
transphobic.
And they specifically hammered on gay men about that.
Yeah, they did.
And I was just like,
I
really?
know.
Now you're telling people who they have to engage with.
It's amazing. Everything is always like a travesty of Greek tragedy is what everything is nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, my show got canceled. I'm killing myself.
Please.
yeah, jump out there. Billy right here will kill you. Well, just head first, right up. Yeah.
I'll point you to the bridge.
Yeah, right there.
Well,
bridge,
you know,
yeah.
for a while I was calling it victim mentality politics, but now what I do is I call it fuck what is victim identity politics.
Oh yeah, that's
So that they can always be the VIP in any situation, because that's what he wants to do.
Let's buy that website. Victim mentality politics.
Victim identity politics. You too can be the VIP.
Yeah.
Just keep saying my student loans need to be relinquished to the people. I can have everything for free. I need a UBC. I need a UBI. I need an apartment that you pay for. I need you to chew the food and spit it in my mouth, mama the baby bird style. You ever see footage of a bird when it first leaves the nest, when it's trying to catch its first worm? Because basically it's chasing it around with its mouth open, waiting for it to hop into its face, because it's been taught that if I open my mouth, food jumps in it.
Right.
And it knows that's food. It just doesn't know why it's not jumping in its mouth. So it takes it a while before it figures out because it'll be, god damn it. God damn it.
Get in there.
Finally, he'll get it. But, some of them don't, and they die.
I have 18-year-old girls at home. They're still at home, and I love them dearly, but oh my God, they're so crazy nowadays, man. It's insane the stuff these girls do. Get away with. Crazy, man.
He's got to die. Yeah.
How old is your daughter?
14.
Oh, you're right there, buddy. It's about to happen to you. It's coming. I feel for you. I really do, man.
This is my youngest. This is my youngest.
You do. It's tough, man. The way they think nowadays is insane, man. They're lazy. They don't do nothing nowadays. I try so hard to get them to do stuff. All they do is sleep and hang out with their friends. That's it.
And
nothing more.
That's the thing I was going to mention earlier is, it's taken a couple of generations to create this.
Oh yeah.
It didn't happen. You didn't break them. The system broke them.
This time. In the 80s, the parents broke us.
And it's just been coalescing until this moment. If we straighten it out now, it's going to take at least half that amount of time.
Right.
So 2-3 generations before it even starts looking back to what we had, to make America great again, because that's such a bigot slur to say those words.
Well, Reagan used it.
I think what the Democrats hate is that they didn't come up with it.
It's probably true.
That's the only thing I can see.
Democrats are haters.
Aren't they?
They are.
They are the loudest haters. There's a lot of Republicans out there that'll go tit for tat for being assholes. I've been one, but
no.
And I'm not even. I don't even know where I go. I think I might just be independent.
You're independent.
So, but it seems to me when I get on any kind of social media, it seems to me that the Democrat side is the more slanderous and fast to point the finger and say you are a.
Yeah.
Add any adjective you'd like.
Yeah.
You water. I'll be right back.
All right. Anyways, so.
You want one?
No. Has he got vodka in there? No.
What?
No, I'm joking.
This is my bong water. I'm drinking the electric bong water. If I put smart water in my bong, it might make me. No,
it might make me.
It won't help.
What are we talking about? Anyways,
water.
So I think indoctrination, not just with kids though, either. Man, I see adults acting this way. It's really ugly sometimes.
Well,
too.
yeah. Have you paid? What's a good way to say this? If you pay attention and you watch over a period of time, you will notice that the roles have flip-flopped to where the parents are no longer teaching the children are teaching the parents.
That's a really good way of putting it. Yeah. But I try hard to instill at least some sort of long-term thinking it through more than I just, because they're very impulsive now, super, it's like instant gratification all times.
Yeah. I think it's because they destroyed the family unit.
Oh, that's
and now, in Arkansas, they're like, hey, let's have the kids go back to work. Now they have the kids are going to be another supplement to the if there are two parents working or one parent working, and that's why the kids are trained, because they're trying to bring them up so fast to make them ready to be a cog, that they have all this knowledge that this person doesn't have because they're working all day and they don't have time to learn the new stuff, where this kid is absorbent of new information, no matter what it is.
If you pay attention to the way things go over a period of time, it's gotten now to where the schools and the peers all get the kids thinking, okay, this is right, this is wrong. You should not be a hater towards this person or whatever. You should be inclusive and this kind of stuff. Wear your pants down around your ass. Change the color of your hair to where you look like a parrot. All this kind of stuff. And then the parents get so confused that they are not sure as to what they're supposed to do. So then they start to trying to emulate what their children are doing. So now you see these guys running around 40 years old, 50 years old with their pants down around their ass. These 60-year-old women with blue on one side, pink on the other, and all of them are going, well, what do I do? What's right? What's wrong? And nobody knows.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Pushing us
you're a
to
racist. I just want to let you know.
Yeah, that was all racist.
That was so racist.
You are transphobic, boss. That's so transphobically bigoted of you to say that in that way. Okay. And I know that no one watching is offended, so I need to get offended for the people that weren't watching this. And I think we need to. I'm canceling it right now.
Yeah.
Canceling myself. Watch this.
Cancel. Cancel Carl. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I think
now when you talk about transgenders,
well, I can understand how you can the roles are reversing because it's just like when I was in college, the kid was getting all if I was doing this, I'd be teaching them this way, and now there they are because no one believed that person was gonna do that.
Yeah.
No one said, hey, it's not a good idea. Keep that at the home. See, these are the kinds of things that need to be in the home.
Right. Well, and whatever happened to curriculum.
Well, the home is also broken. They smashed the house. The father worked and could afford to raise, a whole family. And then the father and the mother had to go to work. And in that same amount of time, they were breaking up the family where either the father or the mother left. So when you say parents, you're kind of off because it's just parent.
Well, at this point, it doesn't really matter. Even the absent father or absent mother, one way or another. I mean, my ex-wife, my second wife. Well, actually, both of them are kind of way out there. My first wife, last time I saw her, she was dressed goth. Okay. Yeah. Now we're talking about a woman in her at the time late 50s. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't laugh. I apologize.
Oh my God.
I wish I could see it.
Yeah. And my second wife, she was just as bad. Only instead of goths, she did the hair colors and she started wearing, I don't know, you couldn't even tell the difference between her and a guy, other than she had huge boobs,
Did she switch sides?
No.
Oh. If I seen her, I'd be like,
fighting for both teams.
That's the man of the relationship.
Who wears the pants in his family? Nobody. We don't have legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she started trying to be more like my daughter, who was at that time 15 and was totally confused. Yeah.
That's because she hit the wall.
Yeah.
Waiting for the street.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying if you watch over a period of time, and as far as parents go, it doesn't matter if they're actually there or if they are living in a different house or whatever. They still are doing the same thing. They're trying to watch the younger kids to figure out what they're supposed to do instead of the younger kids watching them to see what they're supposed to do.
That's a good point. And I blame a lot of it on the 80s and 90s because I don't know what your gap is when you grew up, but I was an 80s and 90s kid and it was a different time. I had a fun childhood because we were always never home, but with parents, my mom was never there. My dad was always in another country and whatever, or doing what he's doing, and it was like the TV kind of raised me in a way, we're now, my kids don't really watch TV, they watch not podcasts, what are those, like TikToks and shit like that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
short stuff. They got the attention
yeah.
span of a goldfish.
Yes, yeah. Nanoseconds.
Yeah, see, when I was a kid, we didn't watch a lot of TV either, except
In
Saturday
the morning
mornings.
on Saturday, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
before
Saturday
school.
mornings, we watched cartoons,
Right.
but that
Right.
was only
We just
until
talked about
about
that.
10
Banana
o'clock,
splits.
and then we were out, gone.
Right. We just said the same thing.
Yeah.
It was on Saturday was Banana Splits and Johnny Quest, and then
You watch 5 or 6 half-hour cartoon shows, and then your parent goes, "Get out of the house! The sun's out!" Ah!
Yeah,
You're
see,
still
with
here.
me, 6 o'clock in the morning, it started with the Mickey Mouse Club.
Well, that's older, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a grandpa.
And then it was the Beatles cartoon. Then it was Georgia the Jungle. And,
I remember that one.
And then it was let's see here. Oh yeah, Looney Tunes before they started calling it Looney Tunes.
What they call before Looney Tunes?
It was the Bugs Bunny
Hanna-Barbera
Roadrunner Hour.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was,
and then you had Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry was out there.
And,
Yeah, I remember that.
The Funky Phantom, and then by that you were out. You know.
Right. Yeah. Funky Phantom. Boom! I'm out of here.
Yeah.
And my bike.
And then on the weekdays, you'd come home from school, you'd watch McHale's Navy, Gilligan's Island, and you were back out playing with the kids until dinner.
Yeah, I remember Gilligan's Island when I came home from school too. Yeah, I remember Gilligan's Island.
You know, and
Mary just died like a couple months ago. She was the last one left, and she just died.
yeah.
Oh boy!
Yeah, Gilligan's Island.
Now they're all back on the island together.
They're all together. Yeah.
Yeah, and the island's sinking now. So
Yes. we got to live eternity here.
Just sit right back in here.
I love that.
Tale of a faithful trip.
My kids nowadays, they're 18. Now, when they turned 18, they went crazy. Now they drink and
Started
shit,
on this
you know,
tiny
and
boat that
my
could
kid-
never have made
my
it.
kid was drunk last night and threw up, and I'm like, dude, man,
yeah,
if
see,
I was
I'm
dad-
kind of blessed, all right, because like my son is 39. Okay, he just turned 39. My oldest daughter just turned 35. You know, and so there was a nice time there where we were all really close, you know, and everything,
Right.
and so we got to spend a lot of time together. Then my middle daughter just is going to be 23 here pretty soon in June, and then my youngest daughter just turned 14. So there's a big span.
That's a gap.
And
That's
yeah,
a gap.
yeah, a lot
Dude,
of spread on it, and
Lovers?
you would be surprised at how much difference there is from one to the next from there on.
Right. And you could probably see the generational gaps between them
yeah.
as well, especially the 35-year-old and 14-year-old. That's 20 years. That's a generational goal.
That's more than a
It's a
generation.
little over a generation, exactly. So they grew up on Looney Tunes and stuff, and then actually no.
The new one grew up on Captain Planet.
Yeah, that was one of the SpongeBob too, I think. I mean,
Yeah,
no,
see, or my son, he grew up pretty much with the Ninja Turtles.
yeah, he was 90s then. Yeah, he was 90s.
Well,
You're right.
80s,
Yeah.
yeah.
Still cartoons on the weekends and no cable yet, though. You know,
Yeah.
I mean that didn't come
Not a
out.
lot of cable.
Yeah, not a lot of cable back then. So yeah.
Yeah, so he was 80s and 90s. My oldest daughter, same thing, you know, because she was born in 88. He was born in 84,
Right.
you know. And so, you know.
90s, he's 90s.
They're both 90s kids. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
80s
but
kid.
they both experienced the ability to go out and play without
Right.
being in a prison, you know. So, you know,
Right.
where my my 23-year-old daughter, she pretty much, you know, was at home with mom and dad, you know, and the television was there, and so she could read a book and play her games. But for the most part, you know, I mean, she had to entertain herself.
Right.
And now this daughter doesn't even have that. Well, pretty much
Right.
all she has to do is sit in her room, and she's got a tablet, she's got a phone. If she watches television, chances are it's going to be YouTube or
Right.
anime. You know,
Right. Well, one of my kids is into that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and
I like anime.
so
well, you know, back in the 80s, anime was pretty cool. I thought, you know,
it was better, I think. But it was dark, really, really dark back in the day. Now
Yeah.
it's kind of like
I remember being late for
cartoony, you know what I'm
school
saying? Yeah.
because I wanted to see Derek Wildstar kill somebody in
Yeah, I know.
space.
Yeah, exactly. The old stuff is
Fry Gamelon planet bombs to
Right
hell.
around Dragon Ball Z is where it started to go away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
See, you
anyways,
guys are
yeah,
talking about
Spike Lee
things. I
figure.
was in. I was all grown up by the time those hit. You know.
I still watched it. I was growing up too, but I still watched it. I'm a big kid at heart, so. But my kid, I do tons of shit. Podcasts. I'm a big golf freak. I like traveling. You know, my kids taking them on vacation is like hell, dude. We're done. And we said the last vacation, we're like, this is it, no more. Done. Going on vacation with you, even if you pay.
I know what you're talking about because my 23-year-old, I had to force her to go on vacation with us. And you know, we went
Where'd you
down
go?
to the House of Mystery down in Oregon. We went to the Redwood Forest, the Oregon Caves, came up the coast. You know,
That's a nice
and,
guy, by the way.
you know, and yeah, well, you know, and she enjoyed it. But you know, so when we got back, I said, "Are you glad you went?" And she goes, "Yeah." You know, but she would. I could never talk her into going on another one.
Ready? I got a better one. Last year, for the last trip we went on, we went to Disneyland. Okay. And we bought princess passes, which is like you get into the park an hour early. There's no one there. You can just jump on shit, you know what I'm saying, and ride rides like crazy for a good hour. So you can get 10 rides in. It was too early for them. Too early. 10 o'clock is too early to get up and go to Disneyland. So we said, fuck you. Here's your tickets. We're going. So me and my wife went to Disneyland for like 5 hours. And then they finally show up and call us, we're hungry. We're like, we're at Disneyland, man. Let's have some fun, you know. So we went down to eat real quick, and then they complained the second day. They didn't even want to go at all. They just want to sit by the pool, and I'm like, it's fucking Disneyland, dude. And I haven't seen Star Wars Land yet, and I'm like, Star Wars Land, let's go see that today. We'll meet you there. Like they didn't show up till like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Did the ride, and then said, let's go get something to eat. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm never taking it. And they complained endlessly, and we're like, we're at fucking Disneyland! Fucking Jesus
This
Christ!
is not the happiest place on the planet.
Fuck, man. There was nobody there, too. Nobody. We jumped on. I did everything twice.
Yeah.
It was fucking marvelous. It was wonderful.
Yeah, see, I never bothered with Disneyland, never really wanted to. I always found
fun.
other things were much more exciting and more fun and less
Oh, we
crowded.
do Vegas a lot, too. Vegas and Disneyland. That's what my wife loves both those places. Vegas is my thing. I like Vegas, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I'm a golfer and a gambler, so I like both. So it's there.
Yeah, I don't
like,
gamble, but I do like to golf. I'm not that great at it. I'm hoping to get
Right.
better. But
I bet about 100.
Yeah, I'm an 11, so I'm shitty. I'm better than him though. That's all that really matters to me. You know what I'm saying? Damn it! Yeah, we played some golf.
We need to go.
Yeah, I was gonna play it yesterday, but it was shitty, and then it turned out to be nice.
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing. I sat around and played video games.
I keep getting emails. There's a fucking 2-man best ball going on.
I got a partner.
Oh, yeah. I see how it is.
I'm not playing with you, dude. We can't play together. Well, I mean, okay, I'll just go. What I'll do is I'll go to the ATM and I'll just give it right to the guys. Like, here you go. I'm playing with Vince today. Here's your money. I mean, you're too far away in handicaps. It's a handicap thing, and you are handicapped.
in more ways than one.
You know what though? I'd rather play with him than a lot of people. I'm going to be honest with you. He is not good. Okay, he's not good. He's fun to play with though. You know, and that's all. For me, that's all counts. Unless there's big money involved, then I can't. You know, kind of thing.
Yeah, see, I don't play for big money. I don't play for money. You know.
Oh no, that's my thing.
Yeah, see, if you and I were going to play golf and you wanted to make a wager, it would be for a drink at the
Yeah,
night.
well, I mean, for guys like you, I'd rather play with you almost. I really would because you don't get so serious. You know, you're just out there. We're just out there playing golf for fun. You know, but I got a lot of guys that I play with. They're like, "Could you please stop moving the chain?" And I'm like, "We're the fucking fairway. You haven't even hit the ball yet, dude. Calm down." You know, it's like I got to do that a lot. It's like, dude, I'll put my change in the cart. Does that make you happy? Shut the fuck up. You know, I mean, I got to do that shit. It's like, really, you're not even at your ball yet.
You're jingling your change and it's annoying.
Yeah.
Well, I bought a fucking beer. Okay?
Yeah, I bought you a beer 10 minutes ago. What's the change from the beer I brought you?
Well, now I know you're an ass because you should have just let her keep it.
And that has happened. I've had change in my pocket. I just bought my buddy beer. Your change is driving me nuts, Drew. I'm like, okay, well, can I have my beer back then? Fuck you.
Yeah, well, where with me and everything, you know, I'll be sitting there lining up ready to tee off, you know, and you can talk to me, joke with me or whatever while I'm doing it. because it ain't gonna hurt my shot any.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Even when we're playing serious golf, I like to chop it up. I like to have music going, that kind of thing, So
Yeah. You know,
I'm not persnickety is what they call it. And
if you can make me
Persnickety.
laugh enough to miss the ball, then I'll be laughing with you. I mean, we'll have a good time.
right. Oh no, I've got some friends that I play golf with quite often, and they're not very good. And I've seen some people fall in lakes and shit, and I've laughed really, really hard. And they're like, "Why are you laughing?" I go, "Because you're wet."
Because that was funny. That's why I'm laughing, because that was funny.
And so now we laugh about it, of course.
Yeah.
But But anytime I'll play golf with you. I'll take you out. I'll get you out. I'll pay for your golf. I'll pay for your golf too.
At the old North Shore,
Oh, yeah,
good place.
I
like that course.
Last time. I love that course. It's my track, man.
Yeah, hell, I've gotten
yeah,
golfing
anytime. Maybe we'll make it-
in the last
We'll
10
make a
years.
date.
You got to get on that microphone, boss. Didn't hear you.
I said I've gone golfing once in the last 10 years.
Oh, then yeah.
You'll be perfect. You'll
Yeah.
fit right in.
You'll have a blast.
Because I golf like I've never golfed.
Yeah. I think he's unlearning.
It's
how to
like
play
my
golf.
first time every hole, not every game.
That's kind of a good thing, though. You remember the first time?
Yeah. All the time.
Like every time, the
See,
first time, baby.
They say you never get a second chance to make a first impression. I'll tell you what, they're wrong. With me, you get all kinds of chances to make.
Depends
a first
on what day
impression.
of the week it is, and yeah, exactly, yeah. What the moon's doing,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. If it's doing that,
Wolfman
if
Jack comes out and
Wolfman Jack.
Wolfman Jack is here. What was the guy's name that was like the Wolfman Jack
Oh,
here? In
no, I
Washington,
don't.
he was a sportscaster, big guy, looked like Wolfman Jack.
Oh, yeah.
Charles something.
No,
No.
he had a restaurant for a long time.
Yeah,
Ivor?
he wore a beard, and then
Yeah,
yeah,
big dude.
Wayne something.
Wait, Cody.
Yeah,
Yeah, I played golf with him a couple times, and that's kind of the inside joke is Wolfman Jack. Hey, give me the Wolfman Jack voice, and he'd be like, "Shut the fuck up."
yeah. I remember.
Prick, man, he was a prick, man. Well, he was easy to take money off of, so Wait, Cody today. Fuck. Well, at least I'll be rich.
Yeah, I got a kick out of him because he was trying to do a diet, and they did a big deal on the news. Watch Wayne disappear. He didn't.
No, I think he got bigger. Wait, get bigger. New buffet in town. Wait, Cody be there. First guest.
I don't know.
What's
Maybe
that,
I
a
didn't
month
hear him say it
food?
right. Maybe I missed
Yeah.
that one word, where it says, watch Wayne's belt disappear.
Yeah, I remember it actually. I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a little before I met him. My dad was friends with him, and then I started playing golf on 17, 18, and then I started gambling around 18. And yeah, that was around 18 to 23. I played golf a couple times. You know what I'm saying? So I played golf with I played golf with OJ.
OJ.
I'm
OJ.
gonna talk about a colossal fucking dickhead, man. I'm being colossal dickhead.
Hey, man,
I caddied for that.
if
one.
you
I
took
can't
the
play
fall for your kid, you'd be an ass too.
Yeah, well,
Whoops.
yeah, I've heard that.
Conspiracy
Yeah,
theories.
but yeah, I caddy at Chambers Bay, so I get to meet
Yeah,
some people.
I've only met one famous person in my life that I know of.
Who?
And that was Steve Miller.
Steve Miller from Steve Miller Band.
Yeah.
No,
he-
Steve Miller from Austin Powers.
Well, there's a couple Steve Millers.
No, there aren't.
There's a couple Steve Millers.
No, there aren't. There's only one.
Yeah.
Capri
When he
Sun.
was coming over to my house, there were two Steve Millers at the same time.
Yeah, there's an actor back in the day named Steve Miller that was pretty popular, died kind of young. Yeah. Anyways,
Steve
yeah.
McQueen.
What was he like? Was
But
he a
yeah,
good dude?
Steve Miller band, the Steve Miller from Steve Miller Band used to come over to my house all the time. And he was just
Really?
a very nice guy. You'd
I
never
heard
would have
that.
known. In fact, I
Yeah.
didn't know until we were sitting there watching TV. And in fact, Wolfman Jack was hosting the Saturday night special. And they did the song of Abracadabra.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and we were
You
sitting
look
there.
Reach
like-
out and stab
You
you.
look over, you go, "Oh my God!"
No, I was sitting there, and we were watching that and everything, and
Get a load of this guy, man. This music sucks.
I was looking at the television. That's you. And he started laughing. He goes, "Yeah, I thought you knew." I said, "No, I had no clue." He'd been coming over for like 6 months,
That's
drinking
awesome,
and
man. That's
partying,
awesome
having a good
story.
time.
That's like 70s, isn't it? Like early 80s, late 70s, something like that.
That was late 70s.
Yeah. So that's about when that came out. So yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
got
was
a
there
good.
in Williams, Oregon.
I got a good story. Okay, you know who Bill Russell is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Bill Russell used to come to North Shore all the time. I think you've even been up there, haven't you? Anyways, so Bill Russell is like he's like an introvert-ish kind of guy. He doesn't like people coming around him and shit, you know what I'm saying? So the first time I met him, I was the chef at North Shore for 10 years. He worked for me there for a couple of years. And he came up to me and said, I could order a tuna fish sandwich. And I go, well, the server's right there. He goes, no, I'm ordering it from you. And I go, okay, all right. So, yes, sir. And I didn't act like I knew who he was, okay? So we interacted 4 or 5 times. And then my buddy named Sean, we call him the Beast. He's a dumbass. Comes up and I'm making Bill Russell's tuna sandwich. Just kind of talking, hey, how you playing? Blah, blah, blah. And he comes up and goes, hey, what's up, Drew? Looks up at Bill Russell and goes, man, I bet you could play some basketball, huh? He looks at him, takes a sandwich, gives him a stupid look, walks away, and I go, that was basketball greatness, you fucking dumbass. And then look at my buddy's face and like, oh my God, I know who it is now.
Well, the weird part was Steve was, he'd come over, but he never played or anything. We had a 2-man band that would play at the party. They played for booze. So, they would smoke the weed and they would drink the booze. That's how we booked them, But it was
Right.
Dave and Don. And Dave was the guitar player, and he was missing the top part of his index finger on his left hand, but he could play that guitar like you would not believe.
Oh, no,
And
yeah.
Don was the drummer.
Good.
Yeah, and Don was the drummer, and so they always did it. And when we were watching the television, that was when they decided to go out and take a break, smoke some weed, and everything. And so we turned on the TV, Saturday Night Special, and we were watching that. If they hadn't have taken a break at that time, I'd have never known.
Right. I thought I knew Steve Miller. I did know Steve Miller. I didn't know it was Steve Miller the entire time.
Hey, did you know you look just like that guy on TV?
Hold on, is that your brother or something? It kind of looks like it.
Yeah, talk about feeling stupid, but yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, that he probably appreciated it, to be honest with you. I mean, well, that was
the
when he first
nicest
went
guy
out.
you ever met. I mean,
Right.
like I said, he was just like anybody else. I
went to live twice, and he talked to the crowd a lot. And he was seen really like he didn't talk politics. He's like, hey, how you doing kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? And, have a chat with you and stuff. But yeah.
I've seen him a couple times. When I saw him at the Coliseum, it was great because when he does that thing, somebody give me a cheeseburger,
Yeah.
it looked like there was probably 50 or 60 people on the crew through fucking cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
It was entertaining.
Yeah.
It was entertaining.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good show. Both times I saw it was a good show. Yeah, I don't remember one of them, to be honest with you.
I don't remember either.
Yeah,
I remember the hamburger thing.
I've seen the hamburger thing. I know what it is. But I don't remember.
Because he's got that in one of his songs.
Yeah.
So will you eat your cheeseburger? Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, so they do. They give them cheeseburgers.
That's like going to see the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I've
And
seen
people
it,
are
yeah.
throwing Pop-Tarts
Yeah,
and toast
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Who threw the Pop-Tart?
Yeah. Actually, I did go see it like a real one where they do the.
Oh, yeah.
I had a buddy.
Fuck this Jew!
I knew a guy that was on the stage, so they got good seats and shit. It was interesting. That was all.
Oh, we went to the movie thing, the
the
midnight
movie-
matinee.
Yeah, the movie's playing behind it, and then they're
at
acting on the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SeaTac, when they used to have a theater
No,
that
this
you
is
could
back
go
home.
do that too.
This is back home. I saw it, so not here.
Yeah, I
SeaTac
guess they were
Not
doing,
here.
doesn't exist anymore.
We're done with that shit.
yeah, they were doing that
Ever
up
since
there in
that
the
Batman
University
review.
District too. For
Boo! Too soon. Saw the aurora.
Sorry, man. He's all piped up on Mountain Dew.
Nothing doing
I wanna
fentanyl.
I want to scissor kick you in the back of the head.
I just want to scissor you. Don't look at me in that tone of voice.
Yeah, don't you give me that attitude and your voice. Oh my god.
Have you had enough of us yet?
Yeah. No
Well,
shit.
our hour is up, if that's your question.
Well, my prostate's screaming, but I'll come back and do more. I just gotta go. I'm gonna go do.
Get your prostate.
I gotta go get my prostate checked.
So the show's only an hour usually,
This
Yeah.
one, most of the time, we've gone longer.
right? What do you do? Just cut it up and give the best parts, and that's what you put on the radio.
I used to edit it and I beef up the video and the sound and all that kind of stuff. And anymore, what you see is what you get.
Really?
Yeah, it's not only broadcast live, but that's the way it's recorded and put out. YouTube records it automatically.
Right.
So does Facebook. So
Right.
it's just boom, And then
That's basically the same thing we do for ours. I've been doing it with him for before Christmas. I know that. So at least 6 months. So we've got probably good, almost pushing 20 shows.
uh,
And I love it. I love it. But just I'm busy. You know what it is, and so he gets mad when I can't show up, and it happens from time to time. So I got two 18-year-olds.
don't
Oh, I
let
gotta
him
say-
flip you any crap about not showing up because he bowed out on us last Monday.
I was here.
Yeah.
Oh, I was here Sunday. We thought it was last Sunday, but he had to work. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he sold
And I'm
us
working.
out some money.
I'm pretty regular on the not gonna be here on Mondays, boss.
Okay. Well. I won't be here on those Sundays, so.
It's gonna be a great show. Catch you next week. Perfect.
So I guess we just went from every week to every other week.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, it's totally fine. Because when he doesn't show up, we don't do a show. I don't do it by myself because I can't.
You know what I'm thinking about doing though is I got all the computer stuff. I just need a mic and video, like a decent video camera. You know what I'm saying? And I might, if I can't do it because of whatever bullshit at home I got, I can still do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can do it from home.
Remote.
Yeah, I do remote.
I got a webcam, just a regular webcam, no fancy camera or anything. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I bought both. I think both of those together. Actually, I bought 3, and one was $200, and then the other 2 were $200 together.
I can get it. I can get a set of. Don't worry. My wife works at Microsoft. I get a bitching deal.
Oh, well, fuck.
No, they said it too.
Oh, well, fuck. My brother's gonna shit, man.
He's gonna shit.
My brother's gonna shit. Dude, my brother's gonna kill us, man. Make up your mind, dude. Is he gonna shit? Is he gonna kill us? Brother's gonna shit.
I can fix
He's
it.
gonna
bro.
kill us.
That's the only movie I like him in. Well, that's not true. There's a couple movies I like.
There's a couple movies I like him in, but now that he's been saying we should all be incarcerated,
nuked and nuked. He said.
I'm starting to think that maybe he's out of touch with
Reality?
the reality of the average American citizen.
Wait, what? Hold on. You just now figuring that out.
No,
Okay, good.
no. I'm just now figuring that. I mean, anybody in that top 5 percentile is way out of touch with everything else.
Yeah. Ask him how much a loaf of bread costs.
For veg, you have to talk real slow for him to keep up sometimes.
He is Spicoli. For real. He's an idiot.
Did you hear that, dude?
He's an idiot.
That's my skull!
Dude, he's an idiot. He really is. I've seen him say some stuff like, hold on. Did you formulate that yourself?
What kind of idiot are you? I'm a gibbering idiot.
Yeah, exactly. I feel dumber just listening to you for 30 seconds. You know what I mean? Really. We're all dumber now. Yeah, but
That's one of the reasons why I like doing this podcast with Veg, is because talking with him makes me feel intelligent.
Sorry, Veg.
Hey, man. I would rather be the dumb one in the room.
Ding! Reality sets in.
Well, I'm glad we could grant your wish.
He can't hear that, can he?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait, can you?
Hear. Oh, hey, thank you.
Barely. I mean, if you guys would have been talking, I wouldn't have heard it.
Right. It's pretty funny. But when we do that, they can hear it digitally though too, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because see the little bar?
Yeah.
That's him talking. See the big bars? That's us talking.
Right.
See that little bump? That was the squidge.
Right.
So it's still audible.
Did you just call it a squidge?
Yeah. And so I go through this and I edit this because I have to bring all his stuff up because he's got a nice mic, but he likes to talk like from back here on it.
Well, actually, I could go ahead and do this. Is that better?
I'll be home a little bit, right? I'll be right back. Hold on.
You feeling better about it now?
What's that? That you're quiet?
No, it's a lot louder.
You're a lot louder to yourself, but over here you're not. See, if you went like this, you'd be a lot louder.
Oh yeah, except I would also get
really,
feedback.
This mic's really over loud. I need to set the dB on it when we're off the air so it doesn't go pop.
Yeah, you get a lot of static off of yours.
Well, it's like I said, it's being overdriven right now because it's way too loud on the input.
Yeah. Well, no.
My wife would like me to stop and get some drugs.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of wife you want, man.
Yeah, because when I'm talking to you, like right now and everything, I'm right at the red line.
Well, we're right at the red line here, and I'm looking at the wave as it's being created. And when I talk, it's like this, and when you talk, it's like that. It's not a big deal. I just go through and I boost up all your stuff afterwards. I just edit it and then I put it on the show.
Hold on, can I say something?
No.
The speaker that he has to hear you is like a 1970s, like pumped out, like old school tube fucking thing, So it sounds like you're actually in the box talking through it. You know what I'm saying? So
it's because he's talking from the other room.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
that's what it is. It's from the other room.
The speaker's in the other room. That's why the window's open so you can hear him. The window is.
He's got a hell of a setup over here, man. I'm telling you, hell of a setup.
Yeah, but as far as mine's concerned, I mean, everything is running right.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably buy a setup.
Yeah,
because I can get a camera through Jen. The mic, that's part of the expensive part. So, but
it doesn't have to be.
Well, I want to sound okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean, you don't have to spend $1,000 on your first mic.
I kind of looked at it a while ago, and you can get a decent one for like $500,
$300-$400.
Yeah.
You get a decent one.
With a boy,
$600-$700.
It was used.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, I paid $60 for my mics.
$60. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's refreshing.
I think that one was $300, and this one was $700.
Yeah, I mean these. Yeah, this is kind of like the setup. I mean, I might do the floor one like this. These are like old guitar or
no, that's a bass drum. That's a kick mic stand.
That's a mic stand. That's a thought, right?
Yeah. That's a kick drum mic stand.
Yeah. See, my boom came with the mic, along with the wire.
For $60.
Yes.
It's easy, man. It's cheap to get started.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna still come. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna come all over your face, motherfucker.
I'm glad I'm in the other room.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a skeet stash. No, I'm probably gonna go pick one up. I mean, I went and looked at Ted Brown. Not Ted Brown.
Ted Brown.
Guitar Center. I went there about a month ago.
Guitar Center, yeah.
Yeah, they got some nice.
Not
they got some nice mics. In fact, those blues are pretty good mics too.
Yeah, they were. I looked at the new stuff was a little spendier. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it ranged, but I mean.
Yeah, and you can get a mic that just plugs right into a laptop that's already got a webcam on it.
Well, then I bought a guitar, so. I went in for a mic, came out with a guitar.
That's just how it works, man.
Yeah. See, I went in. Yeah, pretty much the same. I went in 2 weeks ago, and I made sure that I was not going to buy another guitar. I figure I got enough guitars for now. I got the bass guitar there. I've got the 2 electric acoustics, and then I've got this one here. And so no more guitars for a while anyway. I bought a drum set though.
I have a drum kit. I'm good there. I got a crack cymbal though. I got to pick up a new ride.
I got 3 drum sets.
You got any extra rides that you want?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Want to sell?
No. Sorry.
I only have one ride because they're so fucking spendy. So, but I got multiple other ones. I'll trade you a cymbal for a cymbal.
God, I must have.
I got a sweet ass Wuhan that I don't use anymore.
Well, I'll bring it next time.
All right.
And I'll ask the owner.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, nothing that she uses. I mean, something that she has extra that she doesn't play anymore. That's all.
All the extra ones are cracked.
Okay, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So we're back to stage 1. I got to crack the ride.
Yeah, well, I went ahead and bought an electric drum set
I want
for my
electric
daughter to
because
learn.
my wife goes crazy when I play the drums, because they're loud, So
Yeah.
I don't have a spot for it. That's the thing.
The only thing about playing the drums in the house is the floor isn't very well supported because the house was built in the 1900s,
Right.
and by the 1900s I mean 1902.
Oh, it's an old house, I can tell you.
So even walking through there, you can kind of feel this.
Right.
So you get on the drums, it's just like
Oh yeah.
shit starts walking away. It's like, oh, well, you're good. Yeah, I'm just chasing the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, see, mine is on a cement flat foundation. You
Well,
know?
that last thing you did was really good. Well, I was falling through the floor at the same time, so yeah.
I got
Those are
mine on a
best
cement
fellas.
foundation. It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, so, well, I might, I'll pick one up just so, because it would be nice if I had to just take her to work real quick. You could start the show up and then so to be stuck in traffic and be an hour and a half late. I just say, fuck it, go back to the house, fucking have it ready to go. And then as soon as you're up, I'll boom, 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 beep, 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 beep. Yeah, exactly.
Good times in Dorian. What the fuck are you thinking?
But though there's a catalyst though. There's children in the house that have zero respect. So I'll be like, no news today. Dad! It's gonna happen. You really hit me, something like that. Or can you give me a ride? Or yeah, exactly. It's gonna happen.
Interference will be more effective if you're closer to the interferer.
Yeah. I'll hide. I'll go in the closet underneath the stairs. I'll make a little studio.
It's the In the Closet
where
podcast.
where the vacuum is, and they'll never go there. They'll never find me there.
We're the radical anti-in-closetists.
And Drew's in the closet again.
Are we coming out? Not today.
I'm in the closet for a minute.
There ain't no closet big enough to hold. This is the closet.
Yes, this is it. Yeah, but I can put it out in the garage, like something like that. I'll do that.
I think so.
I mean, it's
And like this video ninja
Right.
thing, not sponsored. So we got that seems like a very easy way to communicate. Vid ninja.
Yeah. Works for us, and you get like when Steve decides to kick in, then we have 3 windows here, and or if Brandy wanted to again, she would have 4, and we could have 10 people on here if we wanted to from different places.
Do I have to download the software for it?
No,
I don't think so.
No, I just connect to your like
Well,
hosting.
you saw how I went to my email
Right,
and just clicked on the link and the page opened,
right,
and then I put in the password.
right. It's just like a what do you call it?
It's just like a Zoom meeting.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say too, like a Zoom meeting. Exactly. Yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna start the process of getting that.
And since you sent me the link, you have full control of what happens on the actual live stream, right?
He's running.
if
running
I
the-
wanted to.
Because I can't do a page. I can't show you a Google page, right?
No, you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you let's see here, right down here, you see these down here, these buttons.
Yeah.
Okay, one of them add a screen share right here.
Share page.
Okay.
So you go like this.
What's that say?
That's it. Oh,
And
no,
this
that's
is
chat.
YouTube.
That's chat.
Just our YouTube deal.
Yep.
Okay.
That's voice. That is video.
Yeah.
That's the podcast. That is share it. Add a screen. I think the very last one.
This one here is add a
Add a
screen
screen.
because that's settings and that's the phone.
Okay.
Okay, and then here's
Hang the hell up.
here's Facebook. See?
You do Facebook? Oh my god. Oh, okay.
How old are you?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, so okay, you go. You just pop right in there and it'll show up.
Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So I go.
No, you have to I think. Hold on.
When you click on it, it'll show you what you have open, and then you can go ahead and click on whichever one
There you go.
want.
Here it is. Yeah.
Pow!
Yeah. There you go. Okay. All right.
There you are. Yeah,
Come
now I
back
can
over.
see AP News.
Yep. That's what it is. It's about the SVB bank.
Yeah.
Which one am I on? AP. Where? I don't see it.
You just shared it with them.
Yeah, but I don't see it over here. Oh, is it? So do I go here and I can scroll up and down? No, I can't interact with it. All right, we're out of here.
Well, no, because you have to
It went
interact.
up there. It went up there. That's where it was.
There
Yeah,
go.
you
Okay.
have to interact with it on the page that it's actually on,
So
not
if I
on the
do
video.
that, do.
Yeah, there
There you go.
go.
Yeah. All right. Now we got it. All right, cool.
Silicon Valley Bank. failed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Bezos pulled money out. Fucking.
No, everybody did.
Everybody.
Did. Microsoft, everybody. They knew it was coming too.
They were told, forewarned is foreknowledge.
Well, let me just say this. You know, I don't know if we're gonna be live or this not, but I mean, get ready for something big. I know it's coming really soon.
Oh yeah, after this next election cycle, we're really going to see some. It's gonna get worse, and then it's going to get way worse. But then it will just settle down to getting worse again.
Well, then we'll be cavemen again. So I mean, I truly believe that they're gonna do something big.
And honestly, when I get on social media for more than 15 minutes, I'm just like, Putin, push the button, please. Push it.
This is the only guy that I know that looking forward to the asteroid strike. I mean, he's ready.
Every year I write it in.
Yeah.
Deadly asteroid. Where are you?
Where's the asteroid hitting? Booking flight to where asteroid is hitting. Going to be waiting underneath said asteroid when it hits.
See, a book I've read that I remember, Lucifer's Hammer. You should read it.
Oh, very good book. I have it. Very good book. I love Lucifer's Hammer. It starts out so slow, but man, when it gets going, it gets going.
You have a copy of it?
Yeah.
You borrow it?
Yeah.
All right, I'll read it.
Okay.
I'm not reading it right now.
All right.
I was reading the I Ching for a while, but
I got like 7 books with dog ears in them, and right now I'm reading the survival manual you brought.
Oh, you don't have. That's not really a reader. It's kind of a.
It's like
you can.
it's like a school
manual.
book.
It's a manual. Yeah.
As opposed to a story.
No, there's no story. It's like.
Well,
it's got little time group. How do you do it? Yeah, exactly.
My dad's funny.
I've-
Your dad.
I've heard about this book. Didn't he die or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he died, and she wrote a book about it. And yeah, I heard it's actually a pretty good book.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping because I'm going to start trying to read it here.
Okay, well, good luck with that. Yeah, I mean, I myself am a big reader. I like to read.
Just sound them out, and you'll be fine.
Yeah,
I got a VR machine.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll do a book review next year. Okay. Yeah. So I just got done reading the Alex Jones book, which was pretty much everything we talk about every day. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that was a good book, but I don't know if you're an Alex Jones guy or not, but the book is interesting for sure. So yeah,
I've got a lot of books that I've read, and I've got a pretty extensive library back here, and just about everything I've got in there I've read, except like the dictionaries, thesauruses, and that kind of stuff.
You haven't read the thesaurus? What?
What the fuck?
I mean, this fucking guy he hasn't read this. I mean, it's like they haven't read the Bible. You know what I'm saying? It's like Jesus.
I've read
Christ.
that twice.
I read it once. Tough read, man. I'll tell you right now. Tough read.
Now I have to admit, I did kind of cheat on that though. When
You
it
get
came
the
to
okay
kings and names, I just kind of skimmed and went through.
Well, there's like 400.
If it was writing in red, I went right past it.
That's the first whole third of the book. The first third. And
Red writing means evil.
Yeah, exactly.
Names and kings were just so boring. It was like, forget it.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I did kind of the same thing. I kind of like, oh, John got with Betty. What? Get the fuck? Oh my God, Betty got with Stan. Get out of here, that skanky whore! And then I freaking pushed them off.
Adam and Eve were the first 2 people ever. Then they had 2 sons.
Yeah.
And then there were people everywhere.
Dude, it was amazing.
Eve must have had some fun time.
Dude, man, I mean, I think that Adam.
She was the first OnlyFans.
I think she had OnlyFans would be like epic.
Yeah, if you guys think about it, though, every one of us living today is from the inbreeding back then.
Well, yeah, because if you read the Bible, we got 2 sources: either Adam and Eve, or Noah's family.
No, Noah's way after that.
Yeah, but the
Noah's
flood destroyed everything.
Right.
So Noah's family.
Yeah, except his sons were already married by that.
Right.
By the time the flood
but
hit.
still,
there's
8 people on the boat.
That's why
2 of them ain't having kids no more.
That's why I call everybody brother. What's up, brother?
Yeah. Well, even them though, even Noah and his family were all result from inbreeding of Adam and Eve. You know. So.
Yeah, that's. Well, Eve was busy. Okay? Eve was pumping kids out like fucking fired. I'm saying like, I'm pregnant again. You know. Oh, guess what? I've got twins now.
Full auto on that.
I don't know if you guys ever saw the video and everything, but when she was having babies, she did when he was pumping her and she just
babies
go like
were
this
getting in the way. That's how she lived right there. That's how she lived. That's
It was like coitus baby, coitus baby, coitus baby, coitus baby.
Yeah, she just lifted her legs and started rapid fire.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking fish in a barrel, baby. Fish in a barrel.
And that explains the smell.
That could be. Wow. Hold on. Bing. Yeah.
We'll learn something new today.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Fish in a barrel.
I am going to catch so much shit for that comment.
Jesus.
Jesus
Bad Gary.
Christ.
Bad
That's
Gary.
hey man, you gotta kill a room.
We were so happy
We were doing good.
until all of a sudden Eve just pumping kids out. Now we're depressed because kids are bad. Kids are bad.
Well, I might stop by the Nose Bridge on the way home and just jump off.
See if I can find an anchor.
No.
Can
Let's
I
see if I can
fly?
find an octopus.
That's it. I can't live no more after that one. Here lies Drew Zukowski, died from podcast. The man that knew it all.
He died the way he lived.
Yeah, but
Anonymously.
think about the press write-up. Podcast kills it.
Say again. I'm sorry. He was talking again. The guy.
I said, think about the press on it. Would be
Oh, yeah.
famous. Podcast kills it.
Oh, they would use that. Absolutely, they would use that. We gotta get that podcast.
Rubber Chicken Radio bouncing back from a podcaster, not making a big splash, but dying.
One episode in, couldn't do it anymore.
He would have made a big splash, but there was a boat between
Well, the
him and the
wind,
water.
yeah, the wind caught me and I hit the rocks instead. Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
That's why you jump from the tower. That way you can bang your head on the rail and not know.
Yeah, well, I'm swan diving.
No. It's the
Don't
people on the
jump.
boat below you that's trying to video it.
Yeah, oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. Live on CZ Radio. First actual death. Almost a
Drew, what's that whistling sound? Oh, that's the wind.
Yeah. Ooh. Wow. That looked like it hurt. Or not. Maybe not. Maybe.
Oh, there you go. Jump with your laptop.
Yeah. Oh, fucking stick. One of those fucking stick things. Oh, yeah, exactly. I'm like, all right, guys, this is it. I'm out. And just jump and, I'll hold the whole way down, and then when the
Get impaled by the stick as the camera hits the water.
Nice touch there. Nice touch. Right to my neck.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, and goes like this.
The last thing the screen sees is the blip.
Yeah, exactly. And then you guys will get a fucking Pulitzer Prize out of it or something. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, out of nowhere.
Gold store.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd rather go unknown.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. That's why we do podcasts and put them out live. Yeah.
That way we stay anonymous
Yeah.
entirely.
We had
We got like 8 to 10 views.
yeah, we get like a few views,
We get someone's watching this shit
I got-
long enough that it counts as a view. So.
I've actually got a couple people to subscribe to it, so yeah, trying.
Hey man,
Yeah, trying.
Well, I will say thank you to everybody out there that is watching or has watched. We appreciate it.
if you stayed this long, you probably need just as much therapy as me.
Oh, we're that bored.
You're really
And
bored.
if they didn't, they do.
Now they do, exactly. They were totally normal for Sunday, the 10th of March, and all of a sudden, madness, hysteria.
I heard this whistling in my head, and it's called tinnitus. What's called what? No, I've only got 9-itis.
Yeah.
Can't afford 10 of them.
Shit. Maybe I should have drank today. Should have. Didn't.
Still can.
Not too late.
We got alcohol.
What do you got?
We got our Christmas fucking Jameson, bro.
Still?
Always.
Oh, well, always. That's
Them,
just true.
them bottles just appear in
I
there.
don't know where they come
like a
from.
magic-
Whoever's dropping off the Jameson bottles, I thank you. I
It's
really
like
do.
a magic can. It just never has an empty
It's like
bottle in it for
it
long.
just keeps showing up. It's amazing.
Somebody's keeping Jameson in business. Hey, did I tell you that the head brewer, I guess, the maker from Jameson,
We talked about that.
moves somewhere in
Yeah.
America and makes a new, and I need to find out what that
We
is.
tried to look it up. We couldn't find it. Remember?
Yeah, because I'm too dumb, and I have to go
that's-
back.
I think it's hush hush.
I have to, no. I have to go back to the video I saw because the Try channel where they try things, food and drink and stuff like that.
Right.
Okay, well they did it, so I'll just go back to my history, check out the Try channel.
There
They
you
did
go.
it,
Genius.
and then get the name, and then
Right.
order a bottle, or 4,
I'm in.
or 5.
No.
Then we'll get drunk and we'll come up with a .com.
Yeah, we'll be drunk next week. Next Sunday, next time we do this, if I'm here, we're gonna get smashed on our show, and then come on your show just housed, shit housed, and I'll sleep on that couch for a couple hours afterwards. Yeah.
Then we'll get up and make pancakes because it'll weigh us down.
Yeah, exactly.
I can see you guys doing that now, coming on there going, well, you guys look great.
Yeah.
Us guys, I'm all alone.
Why are my lips so sticky?
I'm a pretty functional drunk.
I didn't know you were triplets.
Yeah, wow. Dude, you got a twin? I didn't know that.
It looks like he's mocking you, though.
Well, if you knew my family, then you'd know that.
You're
was-
leaving?
Yeah,
All right, let's get out of here.
I'm gonna bounce. I gotta
Yeah.
go. My wife is probably
We're all bouncing.
yeah, she
Yeah. So
she's
thank you
tired.
all for watching another exciting episode of You Must Be Joking.
Right.
I was serious the whole time. I was not joking ever.
Never. I've never joked.
My nickname is Mr. Serious. That's my nickname.
You know, I got a funny feeling that you lie.
Oh, what? Cancel!
Cancel!
Racist! You're a
Bigot!
racist!
Transphobic! You are fascist!
I had a great time. Thanks for having me on, man.
White
Appreciate it.
supremacist!
Glad you made it. It's been fun because I
Yep.
had no idea what we were going to talk about today.
Well, maybe next time we'll be serious. Like, I'll just go into serious mode and the whole time. Not today.
Ah!
Not today, mister. It's serious, Drew, today.
Oh, Scheiße.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Was ist los? Los, Scheiße!
I took a shit already.
I
Sorry.
see. Yeah, you did. We're leaving. We're out of here. Goodbye.
A pleasure.
Love you guys. Take care.
If you were there. If not, bye anyway.
Thanks everybody for watching.